Rudy Gobert got attacked recently,
God.
with words. People started comparing, people started saying things like, we are not scared of Rudy Gobert. Kristaps Porzingis strikes more fear in my heart than Rudy Gobert. And then Rudy Gobert to be like, I do my thing. Defense is not a one-on-one defense. 5 people have to play defense together, and I try to help my team as much as possible. Utah has been playing again fantastic this season. Again, the regular season, one more season of proper basketball. They're not losing to bad teams. They're playing well. And Vineet, as a defensive stopper yourself.
Myself, yes.
Yes.
True.
But I've only seen your defense in 1-on-1, in 3-on-3 and all that. I have not seen you be as impactful there. But give me a little bit of thing, right? I agree with Rudy Gobert in that it can't become offense is still more one person can change this thing, but defense has to be one person has to be responsible, but all of them have to do it together. Rebounding has to be a team thing, defense has to be a team thing. People have to talk all the and Utah obviously great defensive team in the regular season again this season. So what do you feel about those statements made by Ant?
Ant is a kid, I mean, he does it. I mean, it's youthful exuberance, You remember 22-year-old Ashwin?
Oh.
He just thought he could do anything.
He could do anything. Nothing could stop.
Nothing could stop 22 Ashwin. No, nothing can start 33-year-old. It's like.
So who is Rudy Gobert, the 33-year-old Ashwin? He's just yes, you can do what you want.
I mean, nothing right. I think it is his personal opinion, right? Maybe he feels like he can go and dunk or take on Rudy Gobert, and he feels like Kristaps is a better stopper. But I also think that there is always this certain disrespect for Rudy Gobert in the league, within our follower community. A certain Superman named human being, okay. Indian Superman.
All right, good one.
Seems to hate Rudy Gobert, which I don't understand. I don't understand the hate for Rudy.
I think he hates, or rather the hate is for how vaunted his defensive abilities are. Because last year, they were best defender, blah, 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 and all that. And then he got exposed in that series against the Clippers. He got exposed, he got picked on. That Rudy Gobert got picked on, and they made it so that he had to be taken off the, off the court, because they just kept exploiting Rudy Gobert.
So my point for that is that defense is a team sport, right? Especially if you are a big man, right? A big man is not a one-on-one kind of defender, unless they are defending another big guy, right? Which in today's game, when in the Clippers, there was no big guy that Rudy had to stop. So generally you become useless. I would say Tim Duncan would be pretty useless too against the Clippers.
That's what Pop thought when he took him out for those rebounds.
Yeah, that's the reason why he took him out, is because he just felt like, oh my God, he's getting exposed, right? Because they're playing small ball. And it turned out to be his biggest mistake, because who knows, who really knows? But I'm just sad that, there's a blemish. Anyways, let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Yeah, so that's one thing, which is defense is a team sport. But then if you're a defensive stopper like Kawhi, and Kawhi plays defense very different, because Kawhi is kind of good height and good bulk. He can't stop a 7-footer, but if anywhere up till 6'10", just because of his he's a strong guy, he's got long arms. He's
got that instinct also.
He's got the instinct. He's like Rodman, right? Rodman is big, long arms. So that's where you become a strictly one-on-one defensive stopper. That's different than when you're playing team defense. And generally the way team defense works is a lot of switching and funneling to the big guy. That's how that works. You funnel the players, you switch and you funnel, you switch, you funnel, you switch, you funnel, you switch, you funnel. And if you funnel to, if you have to funnel, and you need a very, very good defensive stopper when funneled to is able to change your, the way you shoot your ball. And that's where Rudy Yeah, because like if you funnel the person towards Rudy Gobert,
Ah.
he's tall enough and lanky
Yes,
enough, and he
yes.
is nimble enough where he can make you alter your shot. And
Drive them off the
that's
3-point line, send
Yes.
them into middle, and then be like, okay, now we have Rudy
Yes.
Gobert, we have a better chance than anywhere else.
we have
out
better
in the pack.
anywhere else in the yes. And that's team defense, right? And that's what he understands, and that's what most people understand what team defense is. Obviously, when you're playing against a team that is playing small ball, and the biggest pulled out of his comfort zone, he's going to be exposed. And it's just not Rudy Gobert; it's any big.
Yeah.
It's just
Embiid.
any big is going to get Embiid, even Giannis Antetokounmpo, like he will get exposed. So I don't see the point of picking on Rudy Gobert. I think the one thing you can pick about Rudy Gobert is that he's a horrible offensive player. He doesn't even get the most basic put-back dunks that he should get. So that's the place where you can actually criticize Rudy Gobert and say that he's not a threat on offense. He's not as scary as he should be offensively just because he's so big and he's got players that can feed him the ball. You know, he's
It doesn't have many moves. Yeah.
He's a little bit better than Andre Drummond offensively. Just a little bit better. So that's the place where you can criticize Rudy, but criticizing for a defense, yeah, it's just stupid.